Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. It is Friday. Oh my goodness, it has been a long week. Do you feel like it's a long week? I feel like it's a long week. We had a lot. We didn't even really do that much extra, but I feel like my week was just long. We had one that was not feeling well, so it's one of those things where sickness, sometimes it spreads, sometimes it doesn't. This time it didn't, thank goodness, just one child. So I'm like, okay, one child, but they know that they were around people that were sick on this weekend. So I'm like, okay, so the good thing is they're rested and are doing well, and I think they're feeling better, so that's a positive thing. So I'm like, we'll just be on to better days. It's never good when sickness comes. I'm like, ooh, okay, everybody stay away. Not stay away, but you know what I mean. When they were little, I kind of was like, everybody just be together because you're all gonna get it. And what would happen if you tried to separate them, and I learned this, is that, I mean, and I get it, if extremities you should, blah, 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 but they would get it, and then as much as you tried to keep everybody separate, a week later, the next one would get it. And then the next week somebody else would get it, and then sometimes it went back to the first child the fourth week. I still remember when they were little, there was times where it was like 6 weeks that we had a consistent sickness with little ones, and I'm like, oh my goodness, gone are the days of that. You know, you mamas with little ones, hold on, it's like it does get better. It really, really does. And you know, we go through seasons, we go through different times of life. So even now, you know, we've moved to a new place. So, you know, we didn't just move to a new place. We moved to a new place with like where everybody's moving to. So it's not like I feel like the mountains, we moved to a new area that was, you know, pretty much there. They do get new people, but not like Florida does. So they're not, the exposure to new people isn't as much on a consistent basis where we were before. But now where we're at, it is consistently new people all the time from all over moving. So it's just, so if you're in the industry of service, if you're in the industry where there's a lot of people around you, then you're going to be exposed to a whole lot more, and that is what has happened. But it's okay. It's just had a little fever, and then like that was it, little stuffy nose. So nothing like extreme. I'm very thankful for that. We don't usually have extremeness. It's like just a little bit, like a little fever, a little this, and that's it. So I'm like, all right, it'll get better, and they will do great. So I am thankful for that. So it's been kind of a lower key for some, busier for others, you know, still running for children, all those good things. I had a good day yesterday. I got my nails done. So I got my nails done yesterday. My lady did a great job on my nails. Because I filmed the Mother's Day video, so I actually had a little bit of time off, so I went and did that for myself. And then my feet, like I'm barefoot. I'm a barefoot person my whole life. Like I love it. Everyone's, you need to wear shoes, you need to wear, no, I don't. I'm just a child, like I just love barefoot. Always did, even being like young, and I'm just always barefoot, just love being barefoot. So in Florida here, yeah, this is like dream come true, barefoot, sandals all day long. So, but that does do a hankering on your heels, you know, you get your yucky heel on there. And I was talking to my nail lady yesterday, and she's like, yes, if you wear socks and shoes all the time, that won't happen. She goes, but who wants to do that? And I said, exactly. So yesterday I had a little bit more deeper treatment on my feet, because I'm like, ooh, I said, I've been swimming every day, a couple times a day, and I said, it's definitely a lot more exposure to the water. And she's like, oh yeah, that'll happen. So she had used oils on my legs and my feet, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. So I've been using just whatever I have at home. Yes, I can stop at the store and pick up some stuff, but I'm not near, like, to go to Walmart and get that. It's kind of like out of the way. So I'm like, what do I have at home? So I've just been using the lotions I have at home, and then I forgot I had some baby oil, and I'm like, oh, let me grab that. And so I used that on there, and I'm like, so that's why I'm wearing socks today. So in today's video, in the beginning, you see socks because I had it on my feet, because I felt so bad. I came home, I didn't feel bad, but I came home yesterday and I was like, oh, I feel almost bad getting in the pool because my feet are so moisturized right now. So as soon as I got out, I put some more stuff on, put some socks on to keep them all hydrated. So I'll probably keep them on for a little bit until, you know, I can't stand it anymore and take the socks off. So it's good. It was a good day doing that yesterday, and then ended with a swim again at nighttime. So a great day all around. So today is Friday. Gonna keep moving for a day. So I've got I don't know what we're gonna do. I have a list of things to do, and I know we'll get them done. I think I'm gonna film tomorrow, so you will get another video tomorrow as well. Don't normally do that, but I thought instead of doing like gather your fragments and making a ton of food today, I'm like, because life is so different. Sometimes the kids are here, sometimes they're there. Not everybody's eating at home at the same time, so sometimes it's hard to, like, if I make a bunch, it's like, okay, is everybody gonna eat it? How is it gonna go? And so this week was one of those where they were in and out of the house, some of them at different times, so it's like, oh, there's a lot of leftovers, there's a lot of things. So I'm like, I don't want to make a ton of stuff. Like last night, I didn't even make dinner. We just ate the leftovers we had from this week. And so just trying to be frugal with things, that's important to do. So I thought instead of making a bunch, because I don't know how the weekend's going to go, I will just do a normal Friday. You'll get that, and then you'll get a bonus video on Saturday. I'll film my Saturday as well. So we're going to go back in and get started with our day today. But I have some encouragement for you. It's from Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. And this is so relevant for anything in life. Whether you've got young kids around the house, whether you've got the kids where they're leaving the nest, whether you're just going through struggles in your home, relationshiply, financially, maybe physical illness. I don't know, but I know that we are going through something. Everybody's going through something in different times. But it's important to trust in God's timing. Because God's plans are perfect. Man's are not. People are not. But His plans are perfect. And He will make all things beautiful in His time. Even though sometimes you don't see it and you don't feel it and you're like, why do I have to go through these things? Why is this my lot in life? And you think, well, it's because of people's choices. Yes, I get that. But if you trust God with all of your heart, no, you're not going to be perfect. No, you're not going to do everything right. But if your heart is good and you really do trust God with all of your heart, with all of your heart, trust God with all your heart, He will work those things out for good. Sometimes He's working on things inside of you. It grows good patience. It grows good endurance. It grows good things to help you keep going through things in life, right? You're resilient to things. And there's nothing wrong with, you know what, stopping, taking a break and going through the process of grieving, going through things. But you know what? You got to keep getting back up. You got to keep getting back up. It is too easy to give up. It is definitely too easy to give up on things in life. But if you just keep going no matter what, that is the key to everything. So trust God in His timing, and He will work those things out. And like I said, people are people. They're going to make their own decisions. They're going to do their own things. I had to make my own decisions. I had to do my own things. I had to do the things that I thought were right to do, just like you will do things that you think are right to do. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like we are responsible for what we choose to do in this life, right? And how we go through it. So if we have things that are not up to par, okay, check your heart, Lord. Is there anything I need to do and anything I need to change? And then keep on going. If He needs a red flag for you, He'll get you with those red flags. He'll wake you up to say, hey, pay attention to what I need you to do. And He will. God is good like that. So you ready for a good day? Let's go inside and get going. It's so peaceful out here and beautiful. This morning I came out swimming. This is a whole nother story. And I was here in the whippoorwill. We heard that on Greg's birthday last week. And I was like, we have a whippoorwill here. So we've got like a whole bird, some kind of living area back here behind our house. We've got all these trees back here. And so I know we have like a hawk. I tried to film it the other day. Yesterday there was a hawk on the fence, and then the blackbirds come down and they're fighting. So there must be a nest up here of some sort. So Maxine, I'm just thinking, I don't think in the mountains we didn't have too many birds. I know we didn't. So I don't know like how many birds she's come across like in her plan of life. I know it sounds sad. She had squirrels, she had bears, she had all those things, but not birds. So here is like, ooh, the birds are coming down, and she's got to like, make sure she keeps them out of the yard. She does. She does her dog duty. So all good things, but beautiful and peaceful, and it's just nice and breezy. I love Florida summer morning, or not even summer. What are we in? We're in spring. Florida morning is just beautiful. That breeze coming off the coast. It's just a gorgeous scene. I was up this morning. I swam. I think I got up about 5:30 and swam for about a half hour this morning, and it's just nice. Greg and I sat out and had coffee a little bit before he went to work, and I'm like, okay, let's get started with our day today. So, okay, I'm done chatting. Let's go in and start. I think there is breakfast pizza, so I don't have to worry about doing any of that. I might get going on, what time is it? I think it's 8:30. Might get going on some food prep, because this afternoon, the afternoons have been like the skies are blue in the morning, and then by the afternoon they're cloudy, where not terrible cloud, but enough where it's like, oh, it's sunny, oh, it's not, oh, it's sunny, oh, it's not. So if we have consistent sun this afternoon, I might be able to come out and catch a little few rays this afternoon. So that'll be my goal. So I need to go in and make food, get that done, so all the prep work will be finished and out of my way, so we can enjoy some sunshine today. So you ready? All right, let's go. Just putting our load of towels into the dryer here. Seems like almost every day we have a load of towels, which is fine, because between swimming and like the kitchen ones, I only use my kitchen washcloths each day and I replace them, and then towels are the same thing. So usually the beach ones, sometimes we hang them back up, sometimes we put them on the floor. We usually like shimmy into the bedroom to get so nobody, because if I walk on the floor it like leaves water on the floor, and we have slipped on this floor. I have slipped on this floor, and when you're older you definitely don't want to slip and fall, so I'm just cautious. So I always lay a towel down and just shimmy into the bathroom. So usually I end up leaving that towel on the floor, and so we always have a load of towels, it seems to do, but I don't mind throwing it in the morning and we have something to wash. Now I'm gonna go into my room, open up the blinds, and make the bed. Make the half bed. I call it make it into halfway because I'm like, this worked this week to do it. I don't worry too much. Like I said, maybe if we got all new bedding where it looks, you know, aesthetically pleasing and looking perfect, but I am just not there yet in this room, and that's okay. In time, like I have other priorities of things to get. It's like, you know what, in time, it's just like everything else. We have life to live. We still have to pay bills. We still have to live in Florida. You know, Florida's cost of living is a lot more than what we paid before, so we have other things that we have to prioritize paying. So in time, a little slowly but surely, we get things little by little, you know, as we find a deal or see something, I'm like, oh, okay, let's mark that off our list. And so that's just how we do things. So maybe in time, when the bed's got the nice bedspread and the pillows and everything else, maybe I'll make it again. But for now, this is good enough. And then just a quick wipe in my bathroom. It's not too bad in here. Just, I'll deep clean it next week. So just a good wipe the toilet off, or like call it good. Okay, inside, so let's figure out what we're gonna do today. I got this gift from Patty, one of my viewers. She says, gotta try this. I bought one for myself from a viewer suggestion and have never had an easier time. And so guess what it is? Dun, 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 the Easy Egg Cooker. So you know how we have struggles with eggs. I feel like the eggs have just gotten worse over the years. Yeah, I feel like that's happened. But she said this works good for her. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I try making hard-boiled eggs in it? Might as well, so. We're gonna try it out. I have seen people get these and try them. So you know what? We will. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. It seems so mini, doesn't it? It'll work. It says it does 7 eggs. So I'm gonna do. So we're gonna try some hard-boiled eggs, and I thought that would be something fun to do. And then Miss Barbara sent. I love it. She sent some things for Greg for his birthday. Things I need to write down because I'm old and forget stuff. Memory mints for senior moments. So thank you, Miss Barbara, for that. We had a nice chuckle with that for Greg. And then one of my viewers, Cheryl, she lives kind of close to me. I drive through her town when we go to the Shark Tooth Beach, and so she said she's been following me since we moved to North Carolina, and so she's so happy that I come to Florida because then when I discover those discount stores, she can find them. So she sent me some homemade cards that she's making. I thought these are really pretty. Succulents. Jaden grows succulents so well. She literally she reminds me of my mom. She literally has them in her room. She's like, oh, I just plucked this and propagated this and made this, and she's got like a whole little section in her room of the succulents. Very cute. So I thought that was really pretty. The ocean there, the moon, seashells, love that. Another one there. These will be so great, beautiful flowers and the water. So, so pretty. I'll definitely put these to use with little cards. Thank you, Cheryl, for sending those. So let's make food. Let's get the food done for the day because we had changed of plans for Brooklyn's work. She said she doesn't have to go into work today, so we'll be home. I'm like, okay, that's good. So I said, well, maybe we'll do some slushies outside. We'll have a nice pool day in the afternoon. So I'm going to make stuff for dinner tonight. I think tonight we're going to do salad. It's like already past the time that I go grocery shopping, but we still have, like I picked up a few things here and there through the month when I went in. So I'm thinking I need to use some things up like lettuce. We bought at Sam's Club. So I'm thinking, why don't I make a salad? So I'll just a chopped salad. I would do some hard-boiled eggs. And then I've got the chicken fajita meat, and I'm thinking I will use my pineapple habanero sauce, put it in that, and that'll be a nice coating for the salad, and that'll be good. We'll throw something else in there. I've got like pretzel balls. I might just heat those up just for something fun to have with it, or maybe we'll do that for the afternoon. I guess we'll see how the day rolls, but let me put this stuff away and then we'll get out stuff and to make for salad. So I'm gonna try how to do this egg cooker here. This is the first time I use the egg thing. So it says, let's see, be sure it's switched off before plugging in. So we're gonna plug it in and make sure it's switched off. It is. Plug it in. Anybody else do that where you push the cords in one way and then the other way not? Okay, so it says to do that. Fill the measuring cup. So I think it has on here where you want it. I like mine hard boiled. And then what do? Fill it and then pour it onto the heating plate. Look at that, okay. Now, place the egg rack over which it is, and then it says the boils are erupting during cooking, pierce the bottom end of each egg. Which way is the bottom end? This is the end of the top. So it says you can pierce it with the measuring cup. Oh, there's actually There's a little piercer. What? Okay. Do you think that's gonna work? Make sure the holes pierced in the eggs are pointing upwards, so don't let the eggs touch the heating plate. Okay, so is it gonna crack it? Did I pierce it? Ooh, okay, then you put it up. I'm gonna crack the egg. Wow, this is something fancy. Oh, it is not off. Make sure it was off. I did not. It was on. Okay, I feel like just piercing the egg might make all the difference. I know people have done it like with a spoon and stuff. I guess I never thought in my head piercing the eggs would make it crack. Well, I am excited to see if this works out amazing or not. Patty, I hope that you have the utmost confidence. I'm hopeful. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so then you just put the lid on, I assume. Put the lid on. Okay, let's read the instructions here. Put the lid in and turn it on. Okay, when it goes off, the eggs will be cooked. Turn off the power, remove eggs immediately and rinse them into cold water. All right, we're gonna try this. That is kind of cool. I will let you know how this works out here. Let's get some veggies out of the refrigerator. So then what I'm gonna do right now is I've got a lot of veggies here. I've got some carrots and celery, cucumbers that need to get used up, and then lettuce. So I'm gonna just wash everything over here really good, and then I will cut it up. I'll do a little veggie tray. I'll put some in a container for the weekend, cut up the salad as well, and then we'll just be able to munch on it. It's like I said, I'm stretching out that end of the month, so I'm like, next week it'll probably be one of those like plan to go shopping. I don't know if I'll go or not because we still have a lot of food, which is a really good thing. So you do what you can do. Let's just wash these. That's a whole lot of carrots in there, but that's good because it's like equal with cucumbers. For moms out there who watch videos and you get sucked into, like, if you don't feed your kids lots of fruit, you're a failure, you know, you should always buy the fresh fruit, and that's it. Gotcha. But like the berries, where they're so costly, so ridiculously costly. We'll buy them at the beginning, but like for us, they go like in like minutes. They're gone. Literally, they can just flip those berries back and they're gone. So you're like, okay, so when you've got a large family, buying strawberries and blackberries and blueberries, like, you can't do that every single week because they disappear. If you just had one person or one child or just two, it'll last a whole lot longer. That and grapes go so quick. So I don't mind getting them, and we'll get them when we first go shopping, but I always try to look for something that is going to stretch, like a watermelon. I'll spend $9 on a watermelon, but there's a whole lot to a watermelon versus $9 worth of berries. So for veggies, cucumbers, they can get a little bit costly, and those usually go bad first. These are kind of at the end, but I'll be able to use them. But celery and carrots, when you do your bulk shopping, get celery and carrots because they'll last in your refrigerator for a whole lot longer than your cucumbers will, or even your peppers. Sometimes peppers do, it just depends. So these you can have for a whole month. Carrots last in my refrigerator for a whole month for sure. I know it'll go even past that as long as they're, you know, closed up in the bag or whatever. So this is good. Okay, eggs are done. So it just says to put them under cold water. You know how our water here in Florida is. So I wonder if, can I use the lid? No, you can't use the lid as water, can I? Oh, it did come off the top. Let me take this off here. Can I do like this? It says to let them go in cold water. Okay, let's see how that goes. I'm not sure. The water's just not cold. Let me get a bowl to put them in. This is cold. Our tap water is not. But just let me do something here. Just for fun, like, what does cold water with ice. Obviously, it's going to be about 39 degrees, 40. Okay, it's out of the water, sorry. 38 degrees. What's the temp tap water? I'm just curious to know. You see that? 80 degrees. This is on cold, mind you. That's cold. Welcome to Florida. So, I'm thinking, why don't I just drop this inside here and get that water out? In the winter, it gets a little bit colder, but not nearly. Isn't that funny, though? I mean, obviously I have ice in here. But still, I know your tap water gets colder. Let's just put, oh, that's another, hold on. Can't put the lid, it's going to float. Okay, we'll just set it in like that. Let it get cold here for a few minutes, and then we will peel them. I think that's going to work. Okay, let me wash these while we're waiting. My water is nice and frozen. So what I'm gonna do, I just had an email from Carolyn. She's great, and she sent me to a video of someone that just kind of tapped on the counter and used a spoon to peel it off. Said it was way easier. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know, it's one of those things like you get stuck in your ways, like me peeling a carrot with a knife my whole life, and I was like, oh, no big deal. Do I really need to use a, what's that thing called? The peeler? And I'm like, no, it's fine, I just like my knife. I just got the peeler, and guess what? I've been using it, and that's what I've been doing to my carrots. I don't know, see, you can teach an old dog new tricks, and she said 74 and still learning. I'm like, that is so true. You want to be willing to be open to it. So I'm going to try it. So on the video, let me see. You just take it and you tap the egg all around. Do you tap the, I can't remember, did you tap the whole thing? I think so, and I think you just take it with a spoon and get like right up underneath the membrane. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Look at. Okay. Okay, oop, that's sticking a little bit there. I use my fingers though. Don't use your fingers. I think that was all she did. Look at. Okay, not bad. That little peely part was my fault. Let me try again. I feel like, oh my goodness. Look it. Okay. Is it the technique, or is it the this is so cold. Hold on. Is it the technique, or is it the egg machine? I don't know. No, I'm sure it's the egg machine. Let's see. This is a whole lot easier than peeling, because you still have to sit here and peel. So as long as you break it and then just get your spoon, let's see. Get it all in there, and then basically just, oops, I see I got it under the membrane. Okay, I mean, I'm sure there's like a little trick to it. Here, look at, see how it just breaks? Okay, see what I'm doing? And it just kind of spoons around it. Okay, that one I can tell I got the wrong part. But, okay, not bad at all. Look at that. Okay, way better than my usual way. So, is this good? I don't know. Okay, so do that. So which was it? Poking the egg machine? This awesome new way to peel it? I don't know. 38 degree water versus the 75 tap. Okay, look at that. It's the spoon around, which is the greatest thing. That, I feel like, is genius. Look at that. Okay, I am highly impressed with this right now. I'm not sure which way to steer. Like I said, if it's the cracking or if it's the awesome thing. Look at, you just literally put your spoon around. Okay, you can kind of feel when you go too far around it. You just gotta let it go. I think if I cracked it more, it's better. Look at that. Okay, I think that's gonna be your key, because I can feel it's going like under the wrong membrane. But look at that. Genius. Okay, so let's do this one a little bit better crack. So that's actually really good. Okay, so did I master and solve the egg crisis? No, but so now see if you have to peel it. Let me see if I just peel it. Which takes longer, I should time myself. Look at that. Okay, so a little easier. Let's do this. I have a timer in my camera here. Let me do this. Let me do one. Let me get it nice and cracky like that. Okay, let's just peel it. Ready? I'm setting my timer. I'm at 4:32. Let me start 4:35. Ready? Go. And I'm gonna peel it by hand. This way it does get under your nails, but look, I can slide it off. Okay, done. 4:42. So that took me 7 seconds. Oh my goodness. I don't have any more eggs to practice on. That's so funny. Well, forget that. What if it's easier to do by your hand or if it's easier to do it with a spoon? Okay, definitely great on thinking. What if I should do a few more eggs? Let me do, you know what? Let me go get 7 more eggs. I might as well. Let me do some more eggs. Sorry, I wanted to try that whole method out and then that didn't work because I ran out of eggs. Okay, let's do these again. So let's pierce the eggs. Pierce, and then put them in the thing. So should I not pierce this time? Let's not pierce. Actually, let's not pierce this time. I did the one. So let me just put the eggs in. You know what's great about this is it just kind of does, it's doing its thing while you're on your own. Okay, where's my little water cap? Put some water in. Can you see that? Yeah, water in there. Lid on. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Let me get out the shells because I want this cold water. While that's doing its thing, then we can remember 7 seconds. Remember that. And I'm gonna cut up my veggies, put them on trays here. So I'm glad I took a bite of that carrot. I noticed, obviously, I know they put chemicals in your food and wash off the chemicals. I get all that. I know organic is better because it doesn't have certain chemicals. I get all that too. The celery over the years, I know, like if I get the long stalks, it seems like it tastes more chemically. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. So I bought the little tiny ones, like the more, I don't even know what they call it, where it's compacted, you know what I mean? And that tastes to me not like nasty. Okay, carrots, I've never really noticed over the years. I know I've had carrots my whole entire life, and especially these kind of carrots because we got these all the time when the older kids were little. So I know they didn't taste that yucky chemical wash, and so I even washed these before. And I just went to take a bite of one and I'm like, ooh, you can definitely taste the yuck in them. So I'm like, let me cut them up and then I'm gonna wash them again in there. Yeah, definitely gross. Isn't that weird? I mean, we know what they're doing to our food, right? That's stupid. But they're also doing it to the air, they're doing it to our water, and they're doing it to everything around us. We might think we're trying to avoid everything, but in reality, we can't. And you also have to trust God with things. We have to do that too, right? Because God knows what's going on around. You're not gonna be able to prevent everything. So I just need to wash this. So I'm gonna keep cutting these. A lot of carrots in here, but this is good. I remember being a kid and my aunt would cut her carrots so perfectly. She'd have them like matchstick kinds and they were so perfectly cut. I'm not a very good cutter like some are. Some are like this, you know, some are like this. That's okay, they get eaten the same. But I remember my Aunt Mary Jo, she would cut hers and the hairs would be perfectly cut, or I remember them being perfectly cut as a kid. She probably did it on a cutting board. That probably would help not cutting them in my hands. So I see the big ones, I go back and recut them. But this will be good. We'll have a nice variety, some little veggies here to eat. I just got a message from Greg. He said he would come home at lunchtime and have lunch with me. And also that'll be really nice. So we will have lunch together because I don't have to run out today, which is good. So I'm gonna just get all this done. And then I can get the school and stuff done with the kids. And there's not, do I have a lot of, thinking, do I have a lot of house stuff to do? I only have a little bit of house stuff to do. My goal is the food. The house stuff can wait. I'm on to my deep cleaning for this week is our bedrooms, and we're pretty much done with that. And then I looked at my calendar, I'm like, it's already gonna be the first, there it is, the 1st of May. It's already gonna be that week where now it's like, okay, back to kitchen again. So time keeps on flying. Okay, let's rinse these really good. I just asked because I've seen people wash their fruits and veggies with different stuff, and this came up and I said, what do I wash? I've seen people do it with baking soda, I've seen people do it with Dr. Teal's soap, I've seen people do it with vinegar. And so this came up, the CDC, what does it say? Washing fruits and vegetables with soap, detergent, or commercial produce wash is not recommended. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. So yeah, so we're just gonna rinse this out in the warm water. That was kind of too funny there. So let's put this in the bowls. It tastes much better. I left the cucumbers whole for the salad tonight. I think that they're gonna want to put some of those in there as well. So I will just like cut them up as we need them. The lettuce I've been having over here, let me get a pan here. And I think I'm just gonna break it apart and put it in my 9x13 right here. That is exactly how I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator with the paper towels on it for now. We'll have it for dinner tonight, and then I'll just kind of cut it up as we put it in bowls. I've got kale left, so I'll make a kale salad. I know we have regular salad, but I do like kale, so I'm gonna wash this so we can, I'll make another bowl of it. Okay, Patty, I feel like I'm thoroughly convinced this is an amazing gift. Thank you so much. I'm excited. So we're gonna time these. I'm gonna let these cool in here, and then we'll try and do our eggs and see how they do. What's faster? You know, if I have to do the pop on the top, we're gonna find that out. I got all this cleaned up, cut veggies out. I'm cleaning up my mess as I go here. Okay, so this is good. I think that this should be good to go. Okay, we'll flip this over here. That's fun because it's not a big thing to keep in your cupboard or any of that stuff. It's just a little tool to use. It's one of those things like if it's not working because our whole steaming eggs thing is just not working lately. But if it works, it's good. Okay, let me see here what else I got. For my kale salad, I'm simple. I got some green onions outside, and I like Parmesan cheese and cranberries. That's it. I don't mind adding like chickpeas to it is good. If I had nuts, I would. I don't have any nuts except like peanuts. And then I can even add beets to it. Like I don't mind eating that, but I'll just make the salad. Then it's just easy. When it's there and it's made, it's just easy to grab and eat. This is my absolute favorite salad ever. So salads are good, right? You get into that kick of like, oh, I should eat more fresh salads. And so I'll get all the leafy vegetables and make salads, but it's one of those things that I'm like, it's good, but I don't like, it's like a force thing. Not that I don't love it. It's just gotta be like, taste exactly like something I want or crave. Does that make sense? So like, sometimes I grow tired of salads. This, I do not. Like it is, the flavors, it's so yummy. And I don't even mind buying the dressing. And the reason why is because I bought the seeds to make it myself. It says limited edition. I need to go get more. And I just did not like the way it turned out. And it's like one of those things. Yes, it's better to make it homemade, but like if you're trying to condition yourself to eat more, I guess salads is the key. If you find if it's like this to use, that's okay. Even like regular iceberg lettuce, which really has no value in it of nutrition. If you're trying to eat salads, don't like just dive in and eat kale. Don't just dive in and eat spinach because you're never gonna want to eat it again because you're gonna be like, ew, this is gross. If you don't like that. And so what I found is like, just start on something. Like start with the crisp, or not romaine, it is romaine, the iceberg lettuce, sorry, iceberg lettuce. Start with that and use like bottle ranch or whatever you like. And it's not, and people will be like, oh, it's not nutritional, it's not good, you need a dark green leafy vegetables. Yes, you do, but sometimes working up to things is a good key. Like even exercising, like, yeah, you should be running a marathon. I mean, I don't know, should you? I don't think so, running's crazy. But you could be so far advanced in working out, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Even if it's just get up off your couch and walk across your living room a few times. Maybe it's just walking around your yard. Everybody's at a different place. So I feel like the same thing with salads. Like, yeah, it'd be great to have green leafy things all the time, and that's awesome. But if you're not gonna love them or want to eat them, start with something you like. And then you know what? You can always add more, especially with your kids. If your kids don't love salad, start them with the crispy stuff, you know, and then like sneak in a few little leafy things here and there, and they'll be like, what is this? And we always tease it's grass. But slowly add it in. And they might like it, they might not like it. In time. It's like the key to everything. So this I absolutely love. Absolutely love the flavors, the mix, the cranberries, the Parmesan cheese, and the kale. Like, it's so good. So this is gonna be my go-to salad today. I was gonna put some garbanzo beans in it after I was thinking about it, but I might, do I get some? Let me just go get some. Our pantry cupboard, it seems like we go through a lot of like pantry things for a while, and then you like stop going through them, and I feel like I've had my pantry full over there for a little bit. It's kind of like the pasta cupboard. I feel like back in the mountains, we went through so much pasta, and we would have pasta dishes all the time, and that was always going away. Where here, we don't eat much pasta. And then we moved in, I used a lot of my canned goods because it was just easy comfort food to make. So now I'm learning just a little different kind of cooking. It's one of those things that you love and you never put out to eat. So it's like just put them out to eat and just snack on them. Delicious. Okay, back to eggs. These are definitely cool here. Let's go. Let me do a couple and then I'll get back into like which is the fastest way. Because we had 7 seconds on the other one. Let me do my spoon method here. That is amazing. Look at that. Okay, I feel like I'm ready. Let's time this one here. I'm gonna crack this all around. This is a tinier one. Okay, are we ready? 30 seconds. Wait, ready, set, 32, 33. Let's see. I mean, it basically just peels off. See, I end up using my fingers anyways. Hold on. That one was small. That was not good. Hold on, let's do it again. Okay, so I don't think you need to poke the hole in it, or at least I didn't have to. Okay, let's try the time, the pressure, the time. Let's go 51, 52, 53. Okay, let's see. So basically put it around, let it come out. Okay, look at that. It comes off. I still use my finger a little bit, I know. So it's like 9 seconds. I don't know, let's see. It helps to get it going, but look at it, it's literally just peeling off. I feel like it's definitely the machine. These ones, okay, these were smaller. I don't know if these ones were smaller eggs, even though they're same batch. They just seem like they're a lot smaller. Winner. So yeah, so try out like the both different ways. Like look at that, it just comes off. I probably would not do the spoon unless I was having issues, just because it just comes off. But maybe it's because I have this good little, like look at, that's just coming perfect. Those were perfect, my goodness. Amazing. So I don't think you need to convince me that that is definitely way better. I feel like good. Like yeah, the last batch was even more perfect. So winner, so thank you so much. I'm excited to be making hard-boiled eggs perfection now. Let's finish up. What else do we have to do here? We have to finish up our salad, right? We've got our lettuce. I've got dressing. Let me go get my chicken. Let me put the eggs away. Let me cover the eggs and get some, hold on, I gotta figure out. Let me cover the eggs. I was just gonna put them in the refrigerator, but then it's gonna make the whole refrigerator stink. So let's do this, just for now. This is a small bowl, but it'll work. There we go. I'm doing something here. I've got like some hot dogs, some hamburger buns used up in there, but not enough to use up the whole thing. So let me like combine these. Because it's still hot dogs. Hot dog buns, one of those things that, yes, it can get a little freezer burn, but you can crisp them up and you won't know any difference. So I have a plan for my bagels here. Let me go run out in the garage and see if I have some more. So for the salad, we'll have chicken in there as well. So I'm taking my chicken fajita meat. We're just gonna heat it up, and then this I made homemade. This is so good. Pineapple habanero. This is really good. So I'm going to coat my chicken with this. I'm thinking like that, because it's so good. So I'm gonna do like, do I do the whole jar? It's so delicious. I'm not sure how much I would need. I'm debating what to do here. I'll put the whole jar in. I have more in the freezer. It's just so good. It's almost like a, I guess, a mango chutney or something. It was just like a great tasting thing I made. I'm like, this is really good. So I'm gonna just heat this up right here and kind of let that simmer with it, because it's already cooked chicken. And just let it absorb the delicious pineapple sauce. For our salad, we'll have the lettuce. We've got cucumber. I have to get cheese out. Hold on, one more thing. I forgot about this. I'm gonna shred this cheese as well. So anyways, I'll have the veggies. That will have the hard-boiled eggs, and we'll have the chicken, which will be really good, and they can put dressing, and then cheese will be yummy. And so what I'm thinking, I'm gonna make some homemade croutons. I haven't made these for a little bit. They're so good. I think I bought a French bread from Walmart. It was $1. Still cheaper than buying croutons, mind you. I know you can use leftover stuff. So we've had these in the refrigerator for a while. I got these at the discount store. They don't like my kids like regular bagels. They're the same thing. They just don't like the small ones. Why? I don't know. Are they just too many? So it's one of those things that hasn't gotten eaten up. I do have another bag in the garage, and I'm like, do I cut all that up? But I think that I'll save and make mini sandwiches with sausage and egg. But this has been here for a while where I'm like, I need to do something with this. So I'm gonna cut it up in tiny little pieces, and then you put butter and oil on it and seasonings, and put them in the oven. It's really simple. I'll probably do it in the air fryer. Let me do the air fryer, then I have to turn the oven on. I'm looking to see. Let me just do the air fryer. It'll be easier, not heat up the whole kitchen here. Let me cut this up real tiny as best I can with a knife. Okay, this is great. All you do is mix it with butter and any kind of seasoning. So I'm gonna put it in a bowl here. I was just over in my cupboard over there, and I was like, I need to fill up some of my spices. So give myself a note to purchase more everything bagel seasoning. I'm out of that. I know it's at Aldi. I don't know if it's cheaper at Sam's Club. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of price that out and see what that is. So I'm gonna put in mine, I'm gonna keep it simple, Italian seasoning. I'm gonna do some parsley, and I'm gonna do garlic. And that's it. Easy. Mix it up, and then I'll put it in the air fryer. This tastes really good. It's got the smoky smell of the smoker, because that's where the smoky smell of smoker. That's where I cooked it on when I did the fajita meat. Let's go back here. And then it has the delicious taste with that soda little kick of wonderfulness from the pineapple. So I'm going to take this and put it right here in my air fryer. This is great right here. So I'm just going to open this up. I love this. Let me actually put it right here. Move stuff over. Okay, let's put this on this pan right here. This will be great. It turned into nice little croutons. Much better than purchasing them. Which those will be deep fried, right? So this is nice and big. Let's see. Let's do, definitely want toast. We'll see how that does. The last thing for the salad is the cheese, to shred it. We've been doing this for the last couple months, where we buy block cheese and shred it ourselves. It seems to be doing better. I don't think we eat as much cheese. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I gotta shred cheese, and I'm sure I could just, you know, if I knew what I was gonna make, I would shred a bunch of it. It's just one of those things that I'm like, well, do I need it? I don't know. So I just shred on demand. So I'm gonna take this. This works really good though. Just put this in here and shred it. When it shreds, it wants to like go everywhere. Probably better to put a bowl, but I'll just use a fork on here. This works really good. Oh, okay, so I just wiped my countertop so it wants to come off. So you gotta make sure it's stepped good. And that's just rearranging this to see how it wants to come right down. So mine there is a plastic ring around the lip of it. Mine had come off like right away when I first used it, so I don't bother to put it back on. So when you go to grab it, to take the handle off, because I'm like, which way do I go? You kind of have to be careful because you don't want to obviously cut your hand on the thing. So this is good. I mean, it only gets a little bit inside. The softer cheese obviously does too more. This is Colby, so it's, or actually no, I lied. This is cheddar. So for the most part, it does really good coming in here. And that's it. Let me get a bag for it. This is all done and heated, so they'll just pull off the chicken pieces they want for their salad. It'll make it delicious, and then wait on the croutons. So the kids wanted a smoothie, so I threw the bananas in here. They're a little dark because they were exposed. I brought them out last night, so they're in the refrigerator, so I just had to throw some ice in here to make this more squishy with our homemade chocolate syrup. Yummy. On the toast settings, look at, very good. This will sit. These are delicious, much better than deep frying. There's nothing wrong with deep frying once in a while. You purchase an awful lot of deep frying stuff at the store, or if you go to a restaurant, it's deep fried. So air fryer, easy. And that bread is a lot thicker. I think of like the French bread, it was real, like a lot of more airy, where this is thicker. So this is good. I'm just gonna let this cool. I'm gonna take a break in the kitchen for a little bit because I'm gonna do stuff with the kids, and then we'll be back.
What do I do?
What's it? Oh. All right, so it's been a busy last couple hours. Got school done and stuff with the kids. Greg came home for lunch and put my new blind up here. So we were having issues. Each of them come with like a remote, an individual remote, and they open up, which is really nice. And then we have an app. And so everything is in the app. So I couldn't get that big one. It wasn't connecting to anything except the little remote. And so we have the, I'm still having issues trying to get it to the app right now, but we do have a central remote right here that I keep on the wall, and then this controls all of them. So if I do 6 is this one. There, see how that brings it down? Tap it, and you can put it back up. I was doing 5, so let me push my 5 up, which is my bedroom. So this is good. So this is great. It's all in one central location. So I'm very excited for these. Love them. So I like those because they are, it's just nice having it all in one area. Hopefully I can get the app figured out. I can contact the company and hopefully get that figured out. But they're up, which is good. And then the kids, they are heading out the door. They're going for a bike scooter ride. So they have the electric bikes and that, and they all take off and go riding around. So they're gonna go do that right now. While they're doing that, I'm gonna go set up outside and get it ready for a swimming fun day. I mean, it's already pretty much set up, the pool itself, but get slushies going, I told them, and then get the floaties in the pool, turn the pool on, all that fun stuff. So it can be a nice, we're like done. I'm like, I don't have anything else to do. I have cleaning I could do, but like, I don't need to. That's the beautiful thing. It's like, yeah, I'm looking at my windows that are, you wanna see them? We sprayed bug killer on them outside. So I don't know if you'll even be able to see. Let's Let's see if it'll focus on the drips down my window, right? See it, but basically there's drips going down. You probably can't even see it. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it at all, but anyways, there's these lines dripping down the windows outside. I'm like looking, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I need to, but I didn't want to hose it off yesterday because I'm like, I want that killer bug stuff to be there. So tomorrow I thought I'd get out there and spray it off and then clean the windows really good. It's one of those things you start getting them going, you gotta clean them all. So let's go outside. I'm gonna get a slushy machine rolling for the kids. Turn the pool on. It's time, usually about after lunch I turn on and we run it for 9-10 hours a day. And I don't think we need to do the heater because it's pretty hot out. And then we'll get the floaties for the pool so the kids can have fun. We've got our slushy machine over here. I don't know, I think it's kind of in the sun, but I feel like in a little bit the sun's gonna kind of come over and it should be a little shaded right there. So I'm gonna get that, plug it in and get this in there. Okay, I'm gonna get the pool on and then get the floaties in and we'll be good to go. So they got the stuff for the pool. They love the floaties. I have to laugh because we have the big giant pink one with no head. That was our original, they call him Carlos flamingo, and then it got blown in the yard the one day and Greg was cutting grass and it popped the head. We tried to save it, it didn't work, so we just cut the head off and the kids are like, this is the best floaty ever. So they call it the turkey body. So we have the turkey body, we have the duck and the turtle and the flamingo and then the watermelon slice, which is awesome. So I threw the ball in there. A couple squirters and noodles, got the waterfalls on. They'll have a fun time in the pool and the slushies. We'll be going to put some drinks out here, or cups, and they'll be good to go. You need a JBL speaker for music, so whoever's music they want to set up to it, they can. And cups for the slushy machine. So I'm gonna go inside right now while they're off on a bike ride. I'm gonna edit a little bit of today's video so I don't have to do a whole lot later, and then when I get back, come out in the pool, do some sun tanning, enjoy some out time with them out here mixing. It's gotta come, the ground is so hot, the cement is extremely hot. Normally it's not like burning hot like the beach, but the ground is very, very hot. So we're gonna go in where it's cool. The slushy, it's on number 15, it's gotta get down to -3, so it's gotta go a little bit. Mix! That's right, don't leave me behind, come on! Come inside, it's too hot for a puppy. She's like, thank goodness, so much cooler in the house. So I'm gonna go upstairs for a little bit and sit and work, and then I'll come back down and we'll do some swimming. So it is now it's the dinner hour right now. We had a good afternoon. I went upstairs while the kids were riding bikes and edited. So I got most of my video edited, which is good. I don't have to do much tonight. And then they came home and we came out and swam. So we were all in the pool. We just had fun. It was great. Coming out here, swimming and just talking. You know, sometimes life gets busy. It really does. I'm busy. I'm not any more busier than anybody else. I know you're all busy, but it's just great when you can have those moments of like one-on-one talking with your children, and just, it was good just talking about like things of God and just different things, you know, going on in life, and it's like, it's just awesome. I love that. I just love the moments that I just had today. It was just a beautiful time. So we were out here, what time did we get out here, 2:30? I think it was like 2:30 we came out, and it's now 4:30 right now. So we were out here for a little while. Our slushy machine it's looking good. It's one of those things where It was pretty warm out here. Pretty hot in Florida. I'm assuming over 90 degrees. It's record high temperatures. And so the slushie machine was taking a long time to get cool. So now it's down to the end here where it's freezing over. But it's good. We'll finish that off tonight. So I'm going to go inside right now. And what I'm going to do is get dinner, which it's already done. Yay. So what I'm going to do is the only other thing I'm going to add to, hold on. I'm just going to pull dinner out, and then the only thing I'm going to add is pretzel balls. That's something I thought, it's just like a little appetizer, something small on the side. So I'm going to just throw those in the oven, heat up the cheese to dip in so we can have the cheese with the pretzels. We'll have all the salad stuff. They can make a salad, they can eat, watch movies tonight, and just chill. It's like a good Friday. I feel like a long, full Friday, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. And we'll still have fun tonight. Like Greg and I are going to go for a scooter ride. We're going to go swim in the pool tonight. So it's just a good, love Good Friday, a good end to the week. So let's go in and then let's go take care of dinner. Sound good? Let's do that. So what I've got here is pretzel balls. We got these at a discount store for $2.50. I know they're like $7 at, I know at Publix. I don't know what they're at Walmart, if you can even find them. So these are just good. I just grab them out. It says microwave 15 seconds, oven for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of coat them with a little bit of water, brush it on, and then just sprinkle with salt. This is how we're doing fancy dinner. See what she does over here. All right, so you're gonna start with your plate, whatever kind you prefer. Your lettuce, it's bigger pieces, that's okay. Then you're gonna take cucumbers, probably cucumbers. So I should put a couple. There we go. Cut your cucumbers if you want. There's cheese with some tongs. How we do things fancy. Yes, this. I'm just gonna get some tongs for that. The egg. Here's ranch and here's scissors. So when you put everything in your bowl, you take your scissors and chop, 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 chop. It works great. And then over here, these just came out of the oven. These are good, and all I'm doing is heating up the cheese. This is regular cheese, dairy-free. This is the pineapple, and this is some regular chicken for them to put on their pizza, so they can choose if they want to have the protein in that. It'll be very, very delicious. That's going to be our Friday night dinner. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed today's video. All the things we did. Oh my goodness, it's been a great Friday. Feeling good. Feeling like it was a good day. The day I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out or what we're going to do, and plans got changed, and then by the end of the day I'm like, okay, what a great day today. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. A day in the life here of me in Florida of, I say 10 kids. I have 10 kids, but I have 6, but technically the 6th one is kind of working full-time, so isn't really home much. So I'm going to say mama 5 at home. How's that sound? We're moving down the path. Even though the 6th one lives here, she is working a full-time job and pretty much not here very much. More like using the house as like a place to sleep. How's that sound? She's got a busy life going on. So mama 5, mostly preteen to teenagers. That's my kids' range in age from 11 to 17 right now. So it's a fun time. Lots of good memories, lots of good time to bond, and just loving the season of life. So thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow if you want for actually, I'll say Abundantly Blessed. We're reading God's Word together, but you're gonna have a bonus video tomorrow. I'm gonna film tomorrow and what we do for the weekend, so come back tomorrow. I'll have a video for you on the weekend. So all right, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.